like to know?
Well, you know, I couldn't sleep last night with the worry.
Diane said you got to phone the meat order through before 6 o'clock. What's she doing here?
Well, that dog she was called out to see last night.
Oh, ruining the evening.
He's going to make it, and the owner's really chuffed.
Oh, thanks to St. Rona. She came over just to tell you that?
She thought I'd be interested.
Oh, I bet she did.
She thought you'd be interested too.
Funny enough, Marlon, I'm not riveted by everything Rona does.
Funnily enough, Tricia, neither am I.
Gone to get a knife, has he?
You what?
Cut the atmosphere with. What's he done?
Oh, not so much him as rampant Rona.
Oh, you're not still worried about the competition, are you?
Competition? She should be so lucky. Don't stop her hanging around him like a bad smell, though, does it?
He is with you. It's so obvious.
Not to her, it ain't. I'm gonna have to put the record straight. In person.
Are you sure you've booked the time off?
For exactly the 1,000,000th time, it's in the book. Thursday, Paddy to see the social worker.
I'd better start bottoming out. Well, we're wanting to look through the whole house, you know.
No, they won't be. They just want to talk to us. It's not as if they're going to run a white glove over all the furniture, is it?
Still, I'll be happy if we're all clean and tidy. She said they'd be asking all sorts of personal questions.
How personal do you think's personal? It's a bit scary, isn't it, having somebody pick over your life?
We've got nothing to hide.
No, that's true. Although we do already foster the psycho neighbour from hell. It's not going to look good, is it, Emily, having Nicola cluttering up the spare room?
She'll be gone by then. Especially after what I told her last night.
Well, I wouldn't count on it. The way she's been clinging on, I think we're going to need a bomb to remove her.
I'll hide. He'll never know I'm there.
This is a finely tuned operation. Anything goes wrong and I've blown it.
Just want to see his face when you do it.
I'll text you, OK? If he asks, gagging for it.
Where's she going?
She wanted to get home, start getting ready.
What, for tonight?
She did say she wanted to make a special effort, only not to forget the booze.
What booze? You do us a favour, Donna, and get us a bottle of wine from the shop.
Get it yourself.
Like your mum's going to serve me. Go on. I don't even know what sort of wine girls like.
Champagne, and it costs about 20 quid a bottle.
How much?
If you can't afford it. Wait there.
I don't care if she's in surgery. I want to talk.
Would you like to tell me what it's about?
No.
Business or personal?
Do I look like an animal person? Get her out here now.
She's free tomorrow morning if you care to make an appointment.
Is she through there?
I couldn't possibly let you interrupt surgery. It's more than my job's worth.
Are you sure that that's all that's wrong?
Positive. It's quite common in toy breeds. Sorry to interrupt, but Tricia here wants a word.
Oh, hi. I'll be with you in a sec.
You're not finished with my Tootsie.
As I explained,
I would like a second opinion from a more experienced vet.
Paddy will only tell you the same thing.
I'd still like to hear what Paddy has to say.
If you're happy to pay again, then go ahead. But seeing as Tootsie's condition is not even close to life-threatening, I would advise you to save your money. Oh, hang on.
Don't mind me.
No, Edna's nearly done, aren't you, Edna?
See ya.
Tricia?
You young girls.
Left your dinner in the fridge. Just put it on high for a few seconds.
Another hot date?
Oh, I wouldn't exactly call it that.
So, you'll be back when?
A few hours, maybe longer. Why?
And you'll be bringing him back with you?
I'm sorry about that, love. I know I should have discussed it with you first before bringing him home.
It's your life.
You know your feelings come first. The last thing I want to do is upset you.
If old brothers is the best you can do, who am I to deprive you? Have fun.
Tricia came in here, but they haven't got a pet.
Social call. Or it would have been if she'd stayed long enough.
Things are looking up there.
Well, I think maybe we've turned a corner. And I'd have known for sure if it hadn't been for your friend, Edna.
You know what old ladies are like.
Yeah, all the same. You see their faces fall as soon as they see me.
No, they're just set in their ways, that's all.
Never want the locum, they want the proper vet.
What can I say? I'm an hard act to follow.
You're right. I need to detach, not let it get to me.
I think we should discuss this over a nice cold pint of lager.
Oh, I'm dying for a drink. If you just hang on while I finish this.
And we'll see you in there.
Oh, I'll catch you up then, shall I?
So, you bought an antique plough?
Yeah, it's amazing. It was just lying there in the corner of the field. There we go.
Oh.
Yeah. I offered the farmer a few quid, he nearly bit my hand off.
I bet he did.
Yeah, and he's thrown in delivery as well. Well, it should be here any minute. It's living history, it is.
I'm sure.
You know, it conjures up a vision. Those horny-handed sons of toil. Heavy horses cutting through the earth with cold iron.
Ingenious to think of turning it into a garden ornament.
Yeah. It is going to wow those judges. And after the meeting, my lovely one, I have lobster, champagne, and candlelight waiting for you. Alan's promised not to disturb us.
I'm going to have to give it a miss.
What?
To be honest, we need to call it for the moment.
I'm only suggesting having a meal.
It sounds lovely, and you're a lovely man, but the truth is, it's too soon after Phil to get so serious.
I see.
I knew you'd understand.
Trisha, you wanted to see me? I'll catch you later. I'm a bit rushed off my feet.
What about turning a corner?
I've been here ages. Where have you been?
Let's wait till my mum wasn't looking.
Give it here. I thought you said you were getting me champagne.
This is much classier. Look, it's French on the label. Method champagne.
Where's my change?
£1.65.
But your mum sells this stuff for a £5.
Delivery extra.
You can get lost.
Well, if you don't want it.
I'm late as it is, so I'll have to do.
Good luck.
Luck don't come into it.
If you say so.
So, the chocolates must have worked.
She loved them.
Going anywhere exciting?
Our mum's going out tonight.
Oh, if I was 10 years younger. You lucky boy. Have fun.
I'm sorry, Zoe, she hasn't left a message for you. But Brenda promised me that I would get some answers today.
Well, you can speak to her in the morning.
Why does everyone here try to fob me off?
I'm sure that's not the case.
All I want is the facts about my medication. What's the problem?
Speak to Brenda tomorrow.
But she promised.
And she'll honour her promise when she has the time. One more day won't make much difference, will it?
And you can train these up a fence. You put some training wires in, and they're formless blackberries, which makes them really excellent to use in the garden. And what they've done...
Hiya.
Hi. Sorry I'm running late.
I brought the champagne and the other.
Great. You through?
You sure no one's in?
We're on our own. Don't worry. I thought we'd need a double bed. What do you think?
Very cool. And so are you.
We've got all night for that.
You sure?
Positive.
You want a drink?
When I get back, I'm just gonna have a shower. You just make yourself comfortable.
Right.
I won't be long.
I give you the Village in Bloom centrepiece.
Rusting scrap metal, very attractive.
It's an agricultural antique.
Why don't we just plant a burned-out car with begonias and have done with it?
Well, I agree, I'm afraid. I mean, we need something to beat Robblesfield's centrepiece.
I saw something just like this on the telly the other night.
Oh, here we go. It'll be all decking and water features in a minute.
All it needs is a lick of paint.
You couldn't decide what colour to paint your front door.
Plain black gloss would tidy it up a bit, make it really classy.
Well, I suppose we could do something with it.
It's a symbol of the agricultural history of the area.
It would be an eyesore, a pernicious blot on all our hard work. Wouldn't it, Vicar?
It might have a certain rustic charm in the right position. I think we should go with it.
Varieties below. That's a woolly one there, isn't it?
Yes, that woolly time. That's wonderful. Its botanical name is Thymus pseudolanuginosus.
You're doing? I'll call your father, Robertson, and I'll call the police.
Well, I still think the thing is a monstrosity.
And don't we know it? Same again, please, Bob, and make it a large one.
I think the matter's closed, for the time being at least.
Typical of men to ride roughshod over the opinions of others.
That's the trouble with democracy, Edna. You don't always get your own way.
Everything's ready next door, and you won't be disturbed as agreed.
Ah, thank you, Alan.
The crustaceans are under the grill, the champagne's on rice. All you have to do is light the candles.
Yeah. Do you like lobster, Ashley?
Not in my meagre resources.
But what about Maggie?
Oh, it's, as of this evening. Shame.
I'm sorry.
My commiserations.
Well, maybe it's no bad thing. I don't think I ever could have taken to those children of hers.
But a blow all the same.
Yeah, well, at my age, you learn to roll with them.
Yes, you certainly do.
And it's not like she has many options, not at her age. Oh, no offence, Rodney.
Yeah, all right, none taken. Well, maybe Maggie's loss is my gain, eh? There are plenty of fish in the sea, and tomorrow is another day. Now, gentlemen, are you going to join me?
Not just as soon as I said goodnight to Tricia.
He's so sad. I can't believe how easy that was.
So you're going to help me spend this at the weekend? Go, girlfriend.
Oh, come on. He must have realised by now.
Even Robert's not that dense. Woohoo! Hey, big boy. Over here.
You're evil. What have I ever done to you?
Shut your mouth off about how I was begging you for it.
I never.
We all heard you.
Just so we're clear on this, you are such a minging loser. I wouldn't sleep with you if you were the last man on the planet.
It's been a long haul. I think we'll call it a day.
And you'll finish the bailing tomorrow, yeah?
One more night of overtime should do it.
Chris Tate, home farm. Maggie, for you.
It's Jack here. Well, I can, only... Well, he's never done anything like this before.
Robert or Andy?
Robert.
Well, come on, don't keep me in suspense.
Maggie's found him naked in her bed.
On his own?
Apparently. I better get off.
Yeah, fine. Like iron filings to a magnet, your boy's in trouble.
Thought you had a hot date.
So did I.
Want to talk about it?
Nope.
She stood you up.
That would have been too easy. She's sick in the head.
Runs in that family. You can tell me what's she done.
She's led me on and then left me there in bed like some muppet for a mother to find.
Maggie? Oh dear.
She's a devious cow and I hate her. I hate women.
Go home and sleep it off. Things are always better in the morning. Trust me. I know. Are you going to get home all right?
I can't go home like this. That'll kill me if Maggie said anything.
Let's get some coffee in you first. Come on.
Peace and quiet at last.
You left Nicola in the pub on her own.
Nicola might have the skin of an elephant's head, but even she couldn't ignore what he said to her last night. I think she just wants to give us space, that's all.
I just wanted to feel welcome.
You're too nice, that's your problem. Come here, you.
Maybe if we're on our own, we could have an early night.
Oh, no. Once, just once, I thought we'd have had a room to ourselves.
What do you think you're doing?
Isn't that obvious?
Well, what's wrong with him?
He's Scotted in it. Nicola, get him out of here.
Cool lounge or what?
You just sit here for a minute.
Oh, no, no. Oh, thank you.
Sorry.
Nicola, this really isn't on.
Diversifying into cradle snatching now, are we, Nicola?
I found him like this in the street.
Well, why didn't you take him home?
Why would you when she can drag him back here and ruin her evening?
Well, look at him. He's way too drunk to face his dad.
That's not my problem, Nicola. It's not even yours. I want him out.
I'll just give him a coffee.
Why don't you save time and chuck the coffee all over the carpet?
Oh, this is hopeless. Let's go to the pub.
No, why should we?
Please, Paddy.
You better not be here when I get back.
Don't start. I know it's bad for me. Unlike the drugs I'm taking.
Which you know you need.
So everyone tells me.
I can see a huge difference. You're improving.
They're patronising. They all talk to me as if I'm a child. No one answers any of my questions.
Well, I'm sure when you next see the consultant.
He can't even be bothered to turn up for his own rounds.
Then go back to the private clinic.
Chris, they know me here.
Look, you're not happy with the care you're getting, so let's do something about it. You'll have access to your consultant, and they'll treat you like the intelligent person you are.
It would be a relief to get some answers.
Well, it's not as if expense is an issue.
I just need to have more control over what's happening to me. Does that make sense?
Perfect sense.
Oh, it's going to look lovely. This is definitely going to win us the prize, Grandad, you'll see.
I only wish I shared your confidence.
Look at her. Every time our back's turned.
No, I strongly recommend caution.
Me and Ron were just talking about you.
Oh, really? Yeah, I was just saying how sorry I was to miss you earlier. At the surgery?
But you're both there now, so whatever it was, go ahead and say it.
I was going to ask you over for dinner again, sometime when you're not on call, to make up for last night.
That would be lovely.
I'd really like it if we could be friends, Rona.
Yeah, so would I.
Any idea when you might be free?
Tomorrow's looking good.
So you're coming?
I look forward to it. Again.
Me too.
Great.
She's doing it on purpose. Talk about flipping female canine in a manger.
She means well.
No, she doesn't. Just because her life's miserable, she's trying to take it out on us.
I know it upset her with what I told her last night.
Anybody else would realise they were getting in the way. But oh no, not Nicola.
She's promised to sort your house out.
Believe that when I see it.
She's given me a word she'll be gone by the end of next week.
Right then. Well, she better add, otherwise she'll find me doing it for her.
Can't go home. He'll murder me.
I had to call him. It's getting late.
I thought Lucy liked me. I thought tonight was going to be the best night of my life.
I understand what you're going through.
Yeah, right.
How do you think I felt when I found out about my sister and Carlos?
Dunno.
Hurt so much, I thought I'd die. But I got over it, like you'll get over this.
You got another boyfriend?
That's not the point. I bet there's plenty of girls who'd give their eye teeth to go out with you.
Even Katie duffed me out for Andy.
Look, you're nice. You're clever. You're good looking.
Do you reckon?
You'll find someone else in no time.
You're gorgeous.
Well, that's very sweet of you, Robert, but no.
Sorry. Sorry.
I'm very flattered, but I don't think... Oh, God.
Oh, I should have videoed it. Oh, that would have been so classic.
How could you have so little respect for me to sleep with that boy in my bed?
You didn't see Robert?
In all his glory. But from the look on his face as he shot out the door, I think he was expecting someone else.
I know it looks bad, but it's not what you think.
Well, you have to do better than that.
Lucy was with me all night.
What was he doing in my bed?
Well, he'd been slagging me off all over the place. Reckoned I fancied him, so I thought I'd show him I didn't.
Humiliating someone is not funny and it is not clever.
He deserved it. He's a right prat.
I thought you were way past all his immature behaviour. Do you think I've got enough to cope with at the moment?
I bet you have, sleeping with Rodney Blackstone.
You! Home, now!
I'm sorry, Mum, I didn't...
And for your information, after tonight, I am not seeing Rodney anymore. Now get this in the machine. Move it!
I'm dead. Dead sorry.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I didn't mean it, honest. I mean, I did, but... well, I didn't. I feel like such a prat.
Look, don't be silly. These things happen, we've all been there. Jack, hi.
What, you've been drinking?
I found him outside.
Oh, can't apologise enough. What sort of state is this to get yourself into? You're pathetic, a disgrace.
Sorry.
Don't be too hard on him, eh? I'm sure he'll feel bad enough in the morning.
Puking up all over the place. There's nothing worse than a man who can't take his drink. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I don't feel good.
Well, you'll feel a lot worse tomorrow when I've finished with you. Tell Paddy he'll pay for the cleaning.
No need, just put it down to experience.
And apologise to Nicola.
Sorry, Nicola.
It's all right, really.
Thanks for looking after him. Now get out before I really lose my temper.